gratitude towards my guru and Dr. Nutan. I'll start the presentation. So today's my topic is Garbhakar Bhav and its importance. So I feel Garbhakar Bhav is the summary of Garbhasanskar. So before starting, let us first find out what is the result of Garbhasanskar. So when you start preparing a modak, if you just see the how the modak looks like, or if you taste the modak first, then you can actually start preparing it. So I would like to show one modak. So he's one 3-year-old kid. He has received Kalam's World Record Award, certifying that he's an extraordinary grasping power genius kid. So now at the age of 3 years, how these things are possible? So this is not a miracle, but indeed, yes, it's a miraculous science behind this to happen all such things. So I'll just quickly go through what this kid has done at the age of 3. Is he has identified in certain extent of time 22 nature things, 19 wild animals, 21 professions, 18 community helpers, 18 names of dinosaurs, 22 country flags, 22 fruits, 20 transport vehicles, 21 body parts, 20 vegetables, 11 colors, 24 actions, 12 geometrical shapes, 37 words by phonics. About dinosaur, he was talking for 3 minutes, and then he was asked 38 questions on mythology. So doing all these things at the age of 3 is really something unique. So what are the factors that can give rise to such a brilliant kid or such good results? Just find out. So it is the Garbhakar Bhav, I would say, that our Asian philosophers in Ayurveda, they have stated that the Garbhakar Bhav and the sperm and ovum, when they come together, they actually build the physical factors, and they form a person. So when we talk about an architect, when architect forms a building, before that, he jots down everything on the paper. So it is the dream that he jots down on the paper, and then he builds. So this is the base, I would say, of the Garbhasanskar. So there are 6 factors that is called Shat Garbhakar Bhavas, the procreative factors, the Matroj Bhav, Pitroj Bhav, Atmaj Bhav, Satmaj Bhav, Rasaj Bhav, and the Satvaja Bhav. So we'll see one by one. First is the Matroj Bhav. As the name suggests, it is whatever emerging from the mother. So I would say mother is the base of the child. As physically also, the fetus lies in the mother's womb, but many things from the mother, it gets transferred. So the soft structures which originates from mother sides are skin, blood, muscle tissue, fat, umbilicus, heart, abdominal organs, pelvic organs, rectum, and anus. So these are some structures that from mother it is emerging. So this is the core of the modak, you can say. Now the outer covering is also important. So the Pitroj Bhavs are also important, which comes from the father side. So the hard structures like hair, mustache, groin, axilla, teeth, blood vessels, and ligaments, tendons, these are also very much important, and they come from the father side. I would say the sperm is a chota packet bada dhamaka. So the sperm is not that it just gives a physical appearance or the structures, but it can passes all the emotions and whatever you need from your father. It passes all that to the child. Then the third part is Atmaj Bhav. Like it is said, the soul decides the soul decides the womb or the parents. So, and not the parents who decides the child. So I think this should be ranked first, but we really don't have that right. So I think it should be at the rank 3. So it is the soul which gives these characteristics like unique appearance, self-knowledge, intellectual ability, the voice, awareness, memory, ego, and enthusiasm. So the soul part is the most and the core important part of the fetus, I would say. Then the Satmija Bhav, it is the adaptability factors. It is the wholesomeness of the pregnancy, I would say. Like in 9 months, whatever adaptability is there, it depends on these factors, and the child's health and serenity, well-being of the organs are dependent on these factors. Now, moving on to the next, the Sattva, the consciousness factor. Now, these consciousness factors are dependent on the state of the mind. So the state of the mind starts from the moment of conception. It is not just the pregnancy, but from the conception. So it affects the psychological growth of the child, and consciousness is the unique characteristic. So it is very, very important. Then moving to research about, like it is said in Marathi, अन्न गिळता आलं पाहिजे आणि पाणी चावून खाता आलं पाहिजे. That means that you chew your food so much that it becomes liquidified and you can engulf it. And water you keep in your mouth for a few little moments so that it gels with the saliva well and helps in digestion. So it is not just food. Yes, the food, the nutrition value is important, but the digestion is also important so that it nourishes the whole system. It reaches to the small cell of the body of mother and the child also. So it is really very important in developing the garbha, the body and the mind also. Now here I really like this shloka from Charak Samhita, which says that mind, soul and body are the tripods of the life. So the world is sustained by their combination. So if one can keep a balance between mind, soul and body, I think in the realm of consciousness, in the world of this society, one can be very much successful if they follow all these things. So these are some references, and the ultimate guide of Garbhasanskar is actually the ultimate guide from where I could take all those notes and try to make this presentation. And thank you so much on my guru, Sri Ravi Shankar, my mentor, Dr. Nutan Pakhare, all my teachers, doctors and experts from AYG, all the batchmates and my son for not troubling family in my absence, my husband, parents and in-laws for the support. Thank you. Am I audible?
Very nice, Prerana.